G'day, my name is King Admiral Commander Black Starlord at your service. Double Elite, and today we're going to be having a look into our Asp Explorer with weapons. Now first of all, have a quick look around the Asp Explorer because I do love this ship. Now if you look up, I have to admit I do love Track IR too. And if you have a look here, it just looks really awesome. As I said before, I think this is probably one of the best explorers in the game. Let's go return to surface here. And the reason why I say this is because of the view you get. Now, when triple monitor, as you can see, this panel here and this panel here would become another monitor. So you've got to have a look at that one there. If you just want to go from point A to point B and do a big road trip, then so be it. But if you really want to explore the galaxy, this is the best way to go. So now let's have a quick look at what we have basically on this ship and what outfittings we've got, weapon wise and everything else, and the reason why I have all this. Now, the only times you really get attacked at the present moment is when you're just about to leave the system and when you're coming into the system. The only two times you're really going to get attacked. They may change that in the future. Now they're all the hard points. Actually, it looks cool coming out like that. I have I have 2 multi-cannons and 4 pulse lasers. They're all gimbaled. They're all level 1s and then 2 level 2s. Nothing's been done to any of them. I don't really need anything done to them. Just keep them stock standard. Could try to make them light mount to get extra jump, but I don't think you'll get much out of it. Now, utility mounts, I have 1 chef launcher. The only reason that is because if you do get interdicted, you can use that. Point defense, of course, against missiles, and 2 heat-sink launchers, mostly for when I'm going out and about type thing. I might swap that one. Yeah, I'll swap that one with that one. I just like it, making it looking better. Like on the Python, I like to have the 2 heat-sink launchers on top because 2 chef launchers on top because it looks really cool. Come on, take your time. Okay, so now point defense down the bottom. That works for me. I could swap that one though. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. Now core Eternals. Now I've got lightweight. They haven't been modified. What have I? I don't think I did modify. No, didn't modify them at all. So that's pretty much stock standard. The power plant I have modified, which is just an overcharged power plant. I was thinking dirty drives. But I'm happy with that. That works there. I might eventually change it again. The thrusters, though, I have modified to drive strengthening. I'm happy with that setup there. I've got no complaints with that, and the frame shift drive is the best one so far I've got in the game. It's level 5 frame shift drive modification. I don't know if you call it grade 5 or level 5. I don't know how you want to call it with the engineers. Now, yes, the mass has gone up. I think temperature has gone down, and the power draw's gone down. Draw more power, but yeah, I'm happy. It gives you the extra jump range, which I'm really happy about because normally I could do 39 without weapons and lighter things, stuff like that. Life support I kept to 4A. That's kept to 4D. It's really, how much will I gain if I change it to a higher, if I go for an A? Now, yeah, it's easy just keeping it D. It's a lighter one. 4D distributor, I should say. Sensors I was looking at. 4D distributor. I could go at 4A, but you're drawing more power. You really don't need it. 4D is perfect. So that's what I meant. And now this is the sensors. Now I could go for 5A sensors. That's before you draw more power, you're not gaining that much range. That goes, what, 500, you don't need all that range to do anything, so we can go exploring. And now we go for this one. Now, in here, I've got a shield generator. Now, I have modified this one with a 2 enhanced low power shields. I'm happy with this setup. And it works, it will do what I want it for, stuff like that. And I don't want to change the shield because I want a bit tougher shields when I'm going out there in the black. This is this 5A fuel scoop, of course. I always keep the cargo rack. It's that one there. You can't do much about it. If you want like a bit bigger one, but you can't. But if I've come across an item I can use, I can do that. I can put into there like certain items I want for a level 5 upgrades and that. And I've got one of those, and auto maintenance, detailed, and advanced coverage banner. So they're pretty much all that. I love this paint job. I really wish we could get this paint job for all my ships. I just think it's the best one. Or instead of having a skull there, have a wolf's head. Wolf's head there for the Wolves of Jonah. Now that would be awesome. But that's neither here nor there. So now that's that done. Oh, okay, let's change fire grips. We don't need to change. The currently I'm sitting on 768 million. I was going to go to 1 billion, but then I back up. I might as well go exploring. I need that last elite. So now I'm getting 37.64 light year jump rate. Now without weapons, I'm getting about 37. It increases an extra 2. I'm happy with 39. Sorry, I'm happy with 37. I'm not complaining too much with that one because it's not the range it counts as. Range does help, but I like to take my time and explore. Now the modules are pretty simply set up, easy. It's just fire grip 1 for thrusters, shield generator 2, auto maintenance unit 4, planetary hanging bay 5, and so forth. Life support 4, and everything else like that. I will be turning off the weapons once I get past null space. I'm using 96% power. Fire grips are pretty simple. Pulse lasers on the main one and multi-cannon on the second one, and advanced discovery spanner on that first one there. I don't really worry about that too much. There's more materials. Got no cargo, but if I come across stuff that I can use, I will do so. And now let's have a quick look at where we're going. So currently I'm sitting on 56% pioneer. Now I eventually want to head into here. Right, but our main goal is going up here first. If we can get it locked onto one of those points. Come on. Now I think you get about 128 maximum bookmarks. Alright. I bookmarked all the way up to here, which I want to go to see. Come on, give me a reading where you are. It's 31,556.85 light year jump rate. Now I wish I could actually just program it into there and then let the computer work out exact distances and all that, so I wouldn't have to worry about bookmarking my journey there. That took me about a couple of days to do that bookmarking journey. It looks cool. Eventually go into the heart of the galaxy. What I'll do is when I'm working along, I'll clear up all the bookmarks. I did start this journey earlier, but I then realised, I don't need to. I need weapons. I want weapons on it, and so forth. Now I could go into the engineering, spend more time getting weapons and everything else like that, and changing the ship's hull, but I need to see what happens when the new updates come out. It's supposed to make it easier finding stuff. Now this is going to be our first waypoint. That's just over 1,000 light year journey away. So what I'll do is I'll just program it someone to go somewhere else. But anyway, we'll basically work our way along the edge here till we get to a point where we can jump that way. And then we'll just start working our way towards the center of the thing. And I'll do videos updating the journey and so forth like that. So that will be about, say, 28 jumps away when I get close enough. If I go to here, excuse me, coughs. Come on, light up. This will be our first launching pad, which is only 900 odd light years. We can easily get to there. And we'll see how far that is. That's 3 jumps. How far was that? It can't be 900, it's 90. Is it? Yeah, 92. Sorry, 94, my fault. That would bring us to where we want. Then we should be able to, from there, jump to there. So we might as well go do that now, and we can test out our little ship if we have any troubles. And we can have a quick test flight speed-wise and how well she jumps. And if we get interdicted, we can see how well she flies. I should have got some cargo. Oh well. Some tears. Should have got some tears. Oh well. Get some holy water or something like that to sell to the peasants.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Landing gear retracted.
So we're going to head away towards the thing. So this will be episode 1, Into the Black. And we'll continue on. And I'll make several different episodes, different videos about as we go along. And when the newsletter comes on, we'll try to put that as part of our exploration data as well as from Elite Dangerous. Now, as you can see, the reason why I do like this is because the view you get. Now, okay, you can get the pipe, you can get the Anaconda, and deck that out. You can have more stuff in there, more jump further, so forth, and everything else. But do you really need to? Right? Do you want to go out there and just go hit the stars and just explore and not look, not experience, and not feel the beauty of the universe, so to speak? Right? That is the true question. Okay, if the answer is yes, go hit the neutron fields with the ship that you can jump the most in, the furthest in, and don't worry about just hit that. Just don't bother exploring each system. Just hit scan, hit scan, hit scan, fuel, hit scan, and keep doing that way. That's fine. That's how you want to become elite in exploration. Be my guest. Me, I want to explore. I stopped fighting and then went to trade elite first, and because it was getting a little bit too easy, but then now they've made it a bit harder, and I just said, well, I don't really need to worry about
fuel scooping,
anything like. And then I went there, done trade, and then I went to eventually become elite in combat. What have we got here?
Fuel scooping complete.
That's okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Now, my other control I probably won't use while I'm exploring, because being honest with you, it's the only time I'm either using that one is when I'm attacking something or attacking the asteroids. Now I'll land on planets. I can use both the main setup, which is going to be the Thrustmaster Hot Ass Warhog. I find that the best because every time I take off, I basically throttle down to 0. And I know I'm going to come to a complete stop. So I'm hopefully not going to use too many heat-sink launches. Try not to make too many mistakes when I'm going out there into the black. And also landing on planets. Pick care of the little planet and look after the SRB. I'm only taking one out there with me.
Fuel scooping.
Okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
She handles nice, it looks nice, everything around when flying it and stuff like that. I'm quite happy with this, so I'm going to be going into the black again, and we'll just slowly work out some videos, some nice places to see and stuff like that, planet landings, maybe even driving around the planet, while we're looking for rocks to kill rocks, and we'll see how we go, and with the newsletters when they come up I think it's once a week that produce them or something like that. But we'll take our time. We're in no hurry to get from A to B. And we'll pick up the bookmarks as we go along, because once I get to Sag A, I will then bookmark another journey back home. Okay, we'll go find a place to land. Oh, yeah, we're going to explore. Huh. Well, we'll explore this place. I have explored this place. Why have you? So we're here. Closest place we can go to is Williams Refinery, but we're not going to really worry about going there. We'll get some fuel.
Fuel scooping.
And we'll have a quick look at the system while we're here, see if there's anything else worthwhile exploring.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. So while we're going towards a general destination, we'll get ready for our first leg of the journey, so to speak. Now that should be a tad closer. Are you kidding me? There's 1005 light years, so let's go find there it is up there, so let's go. How far is that away? Come on, just line me up. Sometimes it's very fussy, touchy when it wants to. Okay, it's 33, that should be enough. One jump. We'll go visit that there, shall we?
Frameshift drive charging.
We can do 37, which I'm really happy about because it just gets you that further. I think 37 is a nice comfortable distance. Now, if I want to trade or to smuggle, I want the maximum amount I can to get out of it. Depends on trading. Now, they have nerfed the trading a lot. Which is kind of annoying because the whole idea of this game was trading. Going from A to B and doing that's the sole purpose of the game. And that's how people made a lot of money. A lot of credits, you should say, back in the original games and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if they're nerfing it to the right reason or the wrong reason yet. I'm still two minds up, but I think yeah, they need to really sit down, have a really good long look at it and think about it. And make the game go towards how the original game was originally going, was basically a trader slash. Yes, you can be a mercenary, yes, you can be a pirate, yes, you can do other things. Well, we'll go look at this place and go into there. We'll go visit this one. Since we're in this neighbourhood.
Fuel scooping.
And then I'll end it here and I'll get ready with journey. I'll bookmark it. Now look at this, you cannot have that view in any other ship. Decent for exploration.
Complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah. Oh, we've got one person behind us. What is it? Anada? No, he's sort of... No, don't worry about him. Peter Dixby would be interesting, but I don't think he will. An eagle, dangerous as he wanted. No, he's clean, wing at 2. I'm not getting many scan stuff lately. Like, you know, he used to get scan data from ships when you're flying through hyperspace and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem to want to scan up anymore. Like, this must have gotten everything you can get out of it. Oh well, loop of correction. Now, this is another reason why I do like these type of ships. Now, if I was chasing after somebody or targeting something, I would have kept on that target better than most other ships could, because of what you can do. No, we're not going to go identify signal sources. We're not here for any goodies or anything like that. We're just going to land and then we'll plot our next destination. Well, that planet does look good. Oh, but we're here to land and just get some fuel, and we'll mark our next destination and we'll end this video. What I'm going to probably do is do several videos on landing on planets. If we find any planet bombs, we'll basically scan those and try to do videos of those, and try to do a collection of planets so I can add those into the Elite Dangerous newsletters as well, so we can have that running past. Yeah, and if we come across any barnacles or anything else out there, that'd be good. I really wish they would.
Submit a request before landing.
She sounds Australian.
Request approved. Vector for approach to landing pad 2-3.
Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I really wish they could have the view of a ship like this, but on a bigger explorer vessel. One that has. One that has a bigger jump drive. Doesn't need that much from weapons. It only needs a couple of weapon spots on it. Because you're out there exploring. 2-3 we want to go to. 3, 5. I think it's over half. There we go. I like doing this. Whee! See, it does look good.
Landing gear deployed.
Now, with this, the only thing that does get in the way sometimes is when you look down too far. But that's perfect, so you can come to land. And you can just look down like that.
Landing successful. Ship secured. Welcome to our station, Commander.
I like this place. Into a hangar. Eventually we'll mod into the hangar. And all we do is just, okay, it's going to take its time. I'll have a quick look at the mission board because I'm a bit bored at the moment. You know, if there's anything interesting before we take off, I might take it. If not, won't worry about it. Well, that's pretty up. Let's go to here. And our first jump, now we know it's about, it's just under 1,000. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. Okay, I'm going to have to do at least one more jump to get there. I'm not worried about that. We'll get there. We'll try to work it out eventually. Anyway, God, there's not much here, is there? But slaves. Ooh. What's it going to give me? I don't really know. Oh, that needs extra cash, so. Holy God. No. Well, I'm going to head off. I'm going to have to jump at least one more before I work out the total distance. Probably about 28, 29 jumps, I'd say, when I get there. I'm looking at probably 700 to 800 jump range each time I jump and so forth. Well, that's yeah, pretty much that's it. I do hope you like this video, and if so, please subscribe. My name is King Admiral Commander Black Star Lord at your service, signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.